All right, welcome back. This is the final week before testing, and as you can see, I completely stuffed up that first jump somehow. So this was just some warm-ups. Did a couple at 20, then at 24, and then at 30, which I skipped here, all the way up to 48. So this is the height that I worked up to the week before this. Did a couple of jumps here, and then moved on to 58 inches. This was damn high, and I had to get used to the fact that it was a little bit wobbly. So I worked up to about 10, 4 or 5. Can't quite remember exactly what it was. And then did some just like this. I find when I'm not going for the Vertec, I'm quicker off the ground. But when I'm going for the Vertec, because I'm kind of focusing on trying to go for height, I'm not quite that fast off the ground. Then deadlifts, so we worked up some heavy singles. So I went 180. Then after that, went to 190, as you can see here. And then after this, did 2 sets at 195. So this should be nice and peaked now for the week after, where I'll do my testing. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen how some of that went. Instagram tends to be a little bit ahead of YouTube, but I'm going to eventually fix that. And then we went on to front squats. So 120. Then I went to 125. So this actually ties my PB. And then this 130 heavy single is a 5 kilo PR already. So next week or the week after this, I'll go for either 135 or 140. Now we're into the super maximal eccentrics. These feel pretty good. I tend to drop a little bit just above the pins, but it's not so much a leg strength issue, but more of just an upper back strength issue, you could call it. My elbows tend to really dip down as I get to that point, and it's hard to keep them up. But yeah, so far this has been a very successful training cycle. And it was all set up with obviously the previous 2 cycles as well, the volume with the pauses and now this. So another set of the super maximal, trying to go slow, again, drop a little bit, and then pin squatting up 115 for this one, rather than the 110 of the other one. Oh, nice and strong up. And then I've cut pretty much all other accessories really.